tuning in to Queen of Tarot. I am Ninti. This is your monthly love and general reading. Love is going to be the second part. It's going to get a little kinky. So if you are under 18, definitely don't watch that part, okay? Let me start by thanking all of my new subscribers. Viewers, thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button to become a part of the Queendom family, to connect with this wonderful, beautiful love energy that we have going on here. Got the red candle going back there. I'm in my passionate love energy today, true Sagittarian mode. So yeah, thanks to everyone. And also, I feel this 20-year cycle. I don't know who or may be feeling this 20-year cycle thing, but I definitely feel, and I know it has to do with your placements and all of that stuff, but I definitely feel this 20-year cycle because I had a show here in Atlanta back in 1999. I'm going to add a clip so you can see me.
And one more deformity before one I missed, and that's hydrocephalus.
Okay.
And those are people that you may see that have water head. They call them water heads or whatever.
Larger craniums.
Larger craniums.
That ties into the fact, again, that these beings called angels, or Neteru, or Anunnaki, or Malaikat, these beings that came from Orion, and Arcturus is mentioned in the Bible. These beings came here and they were doing genetic experiments. And part of their genetic experience to getting toward this Melanite Lulu Amalu, or this primitive worker, was the being called Dunakal. And these beings are born with an extra large cranium. Okay. These are also subterranean beings, believe it or not. This is the real deal. And these beings, subterranean beings, are also mixed in with surface dwellers. And of course, when they mix in, that we also inherit from their blood those certain so-called deficiencies.
And they have found skulls to prove,
no doubt about it.
That. We hope that our brothers can put that up too for our viewers to see.
That's right.
But do you have any questions that you want to ask, brother?
No questions.
Any closing remarks that you want to give our viewers?
All I would say is to our viewers, it's time to really do some research. It's a lot of information we tried to cover. You really got to do some research. Read your Bible. You'll find out there's a lot of things taking place that are unexplained by the reverend or the imam or the pastor. So what we got to do now is start going in there and doing our own homework.
That was me at 26 years old. I've been out here for a long time doing this work. And at that time, that's where I learned to do all this stuff back 20 years ago. Editing, broadcasting, all of that stuff. I learned to edit on an Avid system. So this stuff today is like baby stuff. So I got an opportunity. It was just too much for me because, getting out there locally in Atlanta, once Bill Campbell walked up to me and recognized me, and Cynthia McKinney, on that level, it was just too much for me as a 26-year-old. It was a lot. It was a lot of pressure from people, of the upper echelon. It was just too much for me, and I didn't know how to handle it. But that 20-year cycle coming around, baby, I'm here. I'm older. I'm wiser, and I'm gonna know how to handle it this time, and work it this time, and make some moves in the city this time. So yeah, the 20-year cycle. So I'm feeling that. Also, guys, definitely got some alert to guard myself from the evil eye. So definitely calling on the energy of the Most High to rebuke any negative energy that is coming this way. If it's not of love, it's just of negative energy. If you're giving the evil eye, we're going to put that Botswana gate on you, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you have to deal with the evil eye, get you some Botswana agate. You see that eye right there, baby? That blocks the evil eye. Okay? So anybody who's looking upon you, who wants to wish anything upon you, send it back to them tenfold. Okay? That's how we do that up in here. We don't bring that. We don't take that on. We send people's mess back to them. Okay? Blah. All right. So I'm about to go into each individual sign. Thank you so much. Readings up next. Hello to my wonderful Cancers. How are you? Just did the Pisces reading. This water, man. I did my fire today early. I was all in the fire. Water, Pisces. This got me in my emotions, my feelings. So I've grounded myself, and we're going to tap into you guys since I'm already in the water. Might as well swim, right? Let's see what you guys have going on. The keywords I have for you over the current reading we had earlier for the water signs was the past. There may be a mother figure that is showing up, but that could show up in the reading. It could be a mother figure of any kind, mother, grandmother, auntie, godmother, mother of your children, and release and surrender. Okay? So Cancers, we're going to see how that comes out of place out into your reading today. Let me get you some angel guidance to start this off. Giving and receiving. Balance. That is balance. Giving and receiving. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards from a good tarot deck. New deck I got is so big and huge. Look at that thing with my little hands. So we're trying to work together the best way we can. Like, we're really struggling here. Oh, how we're going to communicate. But we're doing it because they're such beautiful cards. I love them. Such beautiful cards. But let's see, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Like you had a tower moment. Looked like something, some change. You know, definitely a shake-up somewhere. A little shake-up. And it looks like you're in a period of waiting, possibly. Waiting on something. The High Priestess is here. So, we have the Eight of Swords, which is, you know. Okay, guys, sorry for that interruption. Today has been the day of interruptions and distractions. If you catch any of my fire sign videos, every single one was challenged. So, we're going to keep pushing, okay? We have the Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords here, which is, you know, feeling limited, feeling trapped, feeling, you know, it's like she's losing her feathers and she can't get them. She can't get to them. They're falling off, but she can't reach them. And we have the Tower, which is a beautiful card here. The Tower is so beautiful in this deck. Wow. And we have the Seven of Earth, which I said is like, you know, pause and assessment. You see that little like angel Tinkerbell, somebody like she's looking at, talking to. And High Priestess. So definitely some intuitive knowing, you know, pause and assessment, you know, a tower moment, you know, a feeling of being trapped, you know, something came down, a crash, you know, something changed, shifted quickly. Now there's a period of pause and assessment, and, you know, maybe it's happening to your intuition, trying to figure out where to go from here, you know, which is typical water sign, you know, typical tap in, you know, to your intuition when you're in this time of not really knowing what to do. Looking for the inner guidance. That is what I'm picking up on that part. Let me see where we're going to go. With this Eight of Air, let's see what that is about. Limited. What's got you feeling limited? What's got you feeling trapped? Cancers, what are you trapped by? I saw that was coming up. Definitely, like I said, in the general energy, it was, you know, some feelings of being trapped in the past, you know, so this could very well be that energy, but it does look like, you know, being trapped, you know, but it does seem like there's, you know, some possible, you know, endings and beginnings, or you're trapped from this new beginning. There conflict, there definitely was some conflict, which seems to be that tower moment that came, some type of fight, some type of argument. Pause and assessment. you know, there's still some attachments. There's still some things that you're not letting go of. There's still some, but I think that you are getting some kind of intuitive knowing about a love situation. That's what I'm getting. But giving and receiving seems to be at the middle of it. So maybe there was a lack of giving and receiving in the past, you know, is what I'm seeing. Let me see something real quick. Dropping cards, I'm gonna have to. Yeah. So something has you stuck still. Something definitely has you stuck. Something has you limited. It's your past. I mean, I definitely feel like it's something from your past. But let's see, let me get a little bit more clarification. This energy, you guys, you water signs, what in the world? Conflict, devil energy, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, shit. Woo. Tower. Cancers, what's going on, my loves? Disappointment and regret. This shit is heavy. 5 of Pentacles again, clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody didn't give and receive. Somebody is left out in the cold. Somebody has, you know, somebody did not give back like they were supposed to keep the flow of the universe, and now they're feeling the lack of not giving. That's the energy that I'm feeling. All right, let's get into this. Like I said, we have the 8 of Air. I already showed you the 8 of Air, which is being clarified by the World card, which is endings and new beginnings, you know. So definitely feeling trapped, you know. And then we have the nine of Swords, clarifying all of that. And this card, the imagery in this card is so heavy. Oh my God. Jeez. Like, if this is how you're feeling, we gotta get up. You gotta get up. Because there's a feeling of feeling trapped. There's a feeling of feeling trapped and, you know, disappointed and not being able to know what you're doing. These, here lately, a couple of my readings, I've been getting the urge to smoke. I don't know if it's some ancestors around or wanting to smoke, or I don't know if it's just the energy help keep me grounded or what. I don't know, but here lately in my readings, I am getting the urge to smoke today. So, just letting you know. The Tower came. It was conflict, some fighting or something, some arguments. And then now there's some disappointment and regret. Like, okay. And emotionally withdrawn. Like, I'm not arguing. I'm not even involved. I'm emotionally disconnected from that. And then, like I said, under the giving and receiving card, I got the 5 of Pentacles twice. So there's definitely a sense of lack, a lack of security, of being left out in the cold, of not feeling like you have what you need. That's the 5 of Pentacles in this. Which, like I said, I love this deck. The Secret Tarot. I'm realizing what the secret is. I don't know if other readers have figured out what the secret is, but the secret is it's not the typical meanings. If you read by meanings, if you've taught yourself to read, you're not gonna. This is for truly intuitive readers, because you've got to be able to understand the picture, because the meaning in the card is not really, the feeling and the energy on the card is not the typical meaning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling a sense of, that's the lack, that this is the more abundance, because she looks abundant. She's taking pictures. She doesn't look like she's lacking to me. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be the Five of Pentacles. This is supposed to be about lack and lack of security and all that. I don't feel that from this card. I feel more she's very secure. She's very confident. She's in her power. She's a star. She's being photographed. So, other readers, people out there, Secret Tarot, I see now. Can't go by the meanings. Truly, this is truly for intuitive readers. If you go by the meaning, you'll be way off. Way off. And I think that's a secret in the Secret Tarot. And I haven't even picked up the book. Most times I don't, because I'm an intuitive reader, so I don't even look at the meanings. But anyway, I don't even know why I channeled that, but I just feel like you gotta give and receive to get out of this, to get here. That's the answer. So, you're being left out in the cold. From being left out of the cold to having all the attention and fame, you're going to have to give and receive. There's going to have to be a balance. You're not giving enough. If you're here, you're not giving. Okay? That's not how the universe works. Okay? Seven of Earth is about pause and assessment. We already looked at that card. And we have that clarified by the Devil card, which is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, which is really cute in this deck. Like I said, let me take a closer look, because this is a Secret Tarot. Might be something I'm missing here. I feel the meaning in that. That's pretty standard. But I feel definitely as there has been a change. There's been a shift. Things have shifted. The devil has, that devil energy has been shifted. And there's this period of time and pause and assessment of just looking and thinking about what has happened, what you've done, how were the mistakes that you made, the things you could have done better. That kind of thing. And, like I said, you have this intuitive knowing. You have the High Priestess is here with the Page of Cups. And the Eight of Wands in this deck. So that's coming forward very fast, very forceful. So you definitely have an intuitive knowing that you need to come forward with this cup quickly and with a lot of intensity, or you are getting this intuitive knowing that someone is approaching you in that way. Is what I'm feeling. But all of this links back to giving and taking. Giving and receiving, which I'm going to read. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale or only inhale, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So when you receive, you should give. If you want to keep the balance of receiving, it's the flow. So learning the flow of giving and receiving, I think, is crucial, and that's in your general reading. Overall, that's what I see. I see, it looks like there's a situation of being trapped, in a situation, conflict, and emotional disappointment, and being left out in the cold, devil energy, all of this stuff. But the Tower came, knocked that shit down, and now there's this the intuition. Now that the tower's been knocked down, it's like, okay, now there's this sense of tapping into your intuition. Now it's a sense of pause to tap into your intuition and to make the shift, you know, of these attachments that you have, letting those attachments go, offering this new offer of love, you know, because maybe there's something in the past, like I said, just with this energy, this past energy, you know, with this being, you know, endings and new beginnings, you know, I definitely feel that there's something in the past that you're trying to let go of so that you can approach something new in the future. That is what I'm feeling, Cancers. Okay, but we're going to go into your love read to see what is actually going on here, a little deeper into your love life. Love seemed to show up in your general, which I am sort of kind of seeing that. This could have been about work. It didn't necessarily have to be about love, you know, but let's look at the love. Let's look directly at the love reading and see what we can find out. Okay? I actually got the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. So, that is awesome. And I guess I'm going to type in with the Gilded. Alright, Cancers, let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's see. With your love life, what's going on in love? What's going on in that part of yours? That watery, emotional heart center of yours. What is going on? Let's take a peek. Let's see. This could be your energy. Like what I'm noticing, this could be your energy. It could be the other person's energy. It could be somebody's energy around you. I'm picking up on, like, this is what I'm seeing and noticing here lately. Like, the energy is expansive. It may not be your message. It could be somebody's message around you. So, just going with the flow, how it resonates, how you relate. Trying to balance out. Looks like there's an attempt to balance out some manipulation. This manipulation has been on the board. I've seen this card, I think, every freaking reading. What card is there not? What sign is not going through manipulation? Who's not lying? Who's not? What? My God. Oh. Why people think they can do that, and it's all right, and it's all good, and nobody's gonna find out the truth. Like, why? With manipulation, maybe trying to juggle some things. You know what I'm saying? The devil energy is here again. So definitely some attachments. We have the magician here, so trying to manifest, make things happen. I feel that concerns me with seeing the devil card and magician card. But we're going to take a little closer look. Definitely trying to balance out this manipulation and juggling people and trying to, you know, in these attachments, you know, because you want this new opportunity. You want to let go of the old. You want to let go of that manipulation and juggling and toxicity and lower vibrational and lust and addictions and bondage and limitations and restrictions, and you want to let go of all that stuff. All right, Cancer. One more on here. Looks like things are out in the open though. You know, again, definitely this new opportunity. I mean, it's showing up heavy. It is showing up heavy. 2 cards showed up for the devil. Okay. Alrighty. And let me get just a little bit more clarification. I'm gonna follow the love the Secret Tarot. I love it. My little clarification deck. I love it. Yeah, the sun is out. You know, you're trying to bring some balancement on the truth, on the sun, on this happiness, you know, because you know, because it's your wish fulfillment, you know. Might have messed up a good thing. Somebody's trying to balance out things that have come out in the open. They're trying to balance out happiness, playfulness, and all of this stuff because it's their wish fulfillment. And, you know, but they've done some manipulation. They've done some manipulating. Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Magician. So, I mean, it does look like, you know, the person is trying to, you know, leave that three, you know, I'm seeing a third party situation here. I'm seeing, you know, it does look like someone is trying to manifest, you know, trying to leave that third party situation. Either trying to manifest leaving a third party situation for this relationship, which is letting go of something or someone from the past. Or they're trying to manifest this love and this work situation. They're working together with this pure love too. I can say love and work situation too. Let's just get into it. Like I said, the Temperance card, the Sagittarian card, and the Sun card, which is this, like I said, the sexual terror. So, you know, being out in the open, you know, being out in the open, wide open, the sun is shining on you. So Temperance of things being out in the open, things being out in the light, and trying to temper that and getting what you want. Because things that's out there now might be keeping you, you know, from getting what you want. So it's probably some damage control that's got to be done because of this Seven of Swords, this manipulation, this sneaky guy. See that guy there? Stealing, sneaking out to have sex, thinking that nobody knows, but people know and they talking. You see those people back there in the corner? They know. And they talking. So when you thought nobody knew what was really going on, somebody really did know what was going on. And they was talking about it. And that's probably why things came out in the sun. How things came out in the open. She's also pregnant in this. My daughter pointed that out to me in this deck. You can notice she is pregnant in this deck. So, could be some manipulation about a pregnancy. We do have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is about legacy, which is about family, building for the future. Being physically secure, stable. So, you know, some manipulation, you know, some manipulation of, you know, someone trying to, you know, get this physical security. Could have been manipulating someone about money. That's mostly what I'm feeling here. Money manipulation. Possibly involving a baby. You know, somebody might be trying to use a baby to manipulate a situation for their physical security. That's what I'm feeling here. That possibly somebody was trying to use a baby or pregnancy to secure themselves financially. We have the Three of Pentacles. Like I said, I'm seeing that as work, you know, and I'm also seeing that as, you know, juggling three people. I mean, you know, juggling situations, multiple people, how many ever people. And then we have the Two of Cups. So, and all of that is being clarified by the Magician. So either Magician is trying to bring this 3 to a 2-party situation, or either he's trying to bring this love situation in and a work money situation in. So I can see that two ways. It can go for one group, another group one way. Okay. I have the Ace of Wands, so there's definitely opportunity. There's definitely a chance and opportunity for something new. God-given opportunity for something new. Because we have the Page of Pentacles here. This card right here is like, it's the Knight of Pentacles in here, you know. And we have the Four of Wands, which is about stability, home, and all of that good stuff. So I feel like there is a new opportunity. There is a new opportunity for this. There is a new opportunity for home and solid foundation. However, it's going to take some serious, like, he's practically trying to he is trying to, like, drug her up, you know, so he can get what he wants. So, this new opportunity to get this family and all of this stuff is going to take some serious, what's the word I'm looking for? Pampering. I mean, he's practically pouring the alcohol down her throat. At first, I took it as in a bad way, but in here, I'm not. But look at his eye, like, I'm doing this shit for a reason. Like, I'm drugging your ass up so you can do what I want you to do. So, be careful of that. Like, I'm nervous about that. I'm nervous about that. She's not fighting though. She's willing. She's willingly with it. But she's like, feed me. You know, she's like, feed me. Just pamper me. Just, I don't want to do anything. Just put the food in my mouth. Put the drink in my mouth. You know, like, you might have to be in service for a minute. You might have, I mean, I'm just saying, be willing to do what it takes. Be willing to serve her. Be willing to be of service to her. That's just what I feel. That's one energy. One energy I'm feeling like, if you feel like someone's trying to persuade you to do something you don't want to do, I mean, definitely be aware of that. Definitely be aware of someone trying to persuade you to do something you don't want to do. Check in with your intuition. Check in with your feelings. You know, like I was telling someone about manipulation, because I did a reading once and the manipulation card came up. But the energy behind the manipulation was the person didn't mind being manipulated. You know, the manipulation in that situation was not necessarily a bad thing. Like, that person was manipulating that person, but it was sort of kind of for the better. It was weird. So I was shown in that way that manipulation doesn't always have to carry a negative energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. A healthy manipulation. Find a healthy manipulation, okay? Because we got this devil card, dude. you know, and he's clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, you know, which is about, you know, pause and assessment and waiting. And we have the Three of Wands, so that's looking for something in the future, you know. Four Swords. So I feel, you know, taking time away, you know, from this toxic energy, from this attachment, from these restrictions, you know, to have the time of pause and assessment. You know, you're resting, you're taking your time away from this toxic energy. You're pulling yourself away from that. The manipulation, that kind of thing. You're pulling yourself away from that. And instead, like I said, you're pausing. I love this card. Something I noticed about it. So, the key thing with this being attachments and with this being the Devil card, if you can see the ribbon, you know, obviously they've been doing some little, you know, he's been tying her up and that kind of thing, but it's loose. It's not, it's just on her one arm. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she's bound at this moment. So, this is, you know, disconnecting from that Devil toxic energy, you know, being untied to it, unchained. If you can see that chain or ribbon that's around her wrist right there. So, that's what I feel, breaking free from that Devil energy, and looking to the future, you know, for this. And like I said, this card, I feel that, you know, she has this ribbon on her leg and he has like the similar ribbon on his leg. This is the Three of Wands. So there's this sense of unity, there's this sense of harmony and commonality, you know, with that couple. So definitely releasing yourself from the Devil energy and bondage, you know, to find this love. You're not tied together. He just has one on his leg and she has one on her leg. They're not linked, so they're free. And you're waiting for that. You're waiting for the true love that doesn't feel like a bondage, that doesn't feel like a prison. It's what I'm feeling, my dear Cancers. What was giving and receiving? All right, let me just do a final review here. Wish fulfillment. You're trying to manifest wish fulfillment, this physical security, this home and all of that. And you're just trying to sort of kind of rest and think about it. You know, just mentally think about it. You probably need this rest. It's time to think and recuperate. The sun is out because the sun is out. You got this new opportunity of a new love. You know, opportunities with money. You know, but you are taking your time and you're waiting. You're willing to wait for it. You're balancing things out because you need to balance it out, this whole energy of this manipulative energy, of juggling, this Devil energy, before you can take on this new opportunity. So definitely some things you're releasing and surrendering to. It's what I feel for you, Cancers. I definitely hope you were able to take something from that reading. It can help you with things that you're going through in your life right now. Some heavy energy. The Devil came up twice. That's attachments. You know, like I said, I mean, I saw that in the overall energy just of past people sort of kind of trying to just hold on to you and attach. Won't let go kind of thing. And you being that crab, I mean, you can hold on to real tight and won't let go. So, release, surrender, your past. And give yourself time. You know, that's my thing. You give yourself time to heal. You're free from that double energy. Heal. Clear everything out before you take that new opportunity. Because you don't want to drag any of that old shit into it. You don't want to contaminate it. Okay? All right, Cancers. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. Peace and love. Until next time.